So everybody knows that blackjack players are way smarter than slot machine players, right? In this video, we will take a look at the blackjack strategies and payback compared to the slot machine paybacks in Clark County, Nevada, which includes Las Vegas. But first, we need to identify how the Nevada Gaming Commission calculates payback. For each table game, they look at gross revenue, which equals the closing table game bankroll, plus credit slips for cash, chips, return to the casino cage, plus the drop, less the opening table game bankroll. And then they look at fills to the table and money transfers or wagering vouchers issued from the game. Long story short, there are a lot of calculations that go into table game revenue and win. For each slot machine or gaming device, gross revenue equals drop less fills to the machine or gaming device and jackpot payouts, and includes all money received by the licensee from a patron to play a slot machine or gaming device. It's important to note that the minimum payback for slot machines is 75% in Nevada. Now, that doesn't mean that the slot machines are going to be set at that. It just means they cannot go below that amount. If we look at the June 2022 Nevada Gaming Commission report, we can see that in the last 12 months, penny machines made the casino a 10.8% win rate, which means that the payback to players was 82%. If you look at dollar machines, the casino win rate was 7.01%, meaning the average payback was 92.99%. Finally, if you look at the $25 slot machines, the casino win rate was 6.37%, which relates to a 93.63% payback. Now let's look at the win rate for blackjack for that same period. Shockingly, the casino win percentage, which we discussed earlier, was 13.92%, meaning that the payback to players was 86.08%. I admit that sounds counterintuitive, but let's think about it. On the Las Vegas Strip, the typical game is an 8-deck shoe that pays 6 to 5. According to the Wizard of Oz, that has a theoretical win rate for the casino of 2%, meaning a 98% payback to players. Now that's so much better than slot machines, right? So let's take a little look closer. These calculations assume perfect strategy, which we all think we know, but in reality, we don't. Here are the 3 most common strategies that blackjack players use. There's the never bust strategy. In this analysis, the Wizard of Oz assumed that a player would never hit a hard 12 or more. All other decisions were according to correct basic strategy. This never bust strategy results in a house edge 0.91%. The second strategy is the mimic the dealer strategy. In this analysis of the strategy, they assumed a player would always hit 16 or less and stand on 17 or more, including a soft 17. The player never doubled or split since the dealer is not allowed to do so. This mimic the dealer strategy results in a house edge of 5.48%. Finally, the third most common one is the assume a 10 in the hole strategy. For this strategy, under optimal basic strategy, if the dealer had an ace up, then they would revert to proper basic strategy because the dealer would have peaked for blackjack, making a 10 impossible. This assume a 10 strategy results in a house edge of 10.03%. Me personally, I was taught the assume the dealer rule, and that has a house edge of 10% on a 3-2 blackjack table, which puts it on par with a penny slot machine. What you're also seeing is a trend of side bets on blackjack tables. Those are where the casino really makes their money. A common side bet, 21 plus 3, has an almost 14% house edge or an 86% payback. Blackjack match, another side bet, has a 15% payback. Now let's look at the bigger picture. Ultimately, if you play proper blackjack strategy and don't play side bets, clearly blackjack is a better game. However, the reality is in everyday gaming conditions, they are both comparable in player payback. The casinos win more money on slots purely because there are more slot players. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments. Thank you.